on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest planned info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the program today. It is live at 5 for a Thursday here from the All Around Town Radio Studios in beautiful downtown Springboro, Ohio. Good to have you with us today.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 coming for you. Speaking with the
Hi, Glenn.
fans, sometimes they don't show well.
Hi, Jamie. What's up, Ditch? Chris Vince in the house. How you doing, Chris? Dewey is here. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Thank you, sweet sister Mercy, for the All Around Town Radio theme song there. Show. Hi, Barry Taylor checking in. I see Barry popping on here. Good to see you. Jimmy Kilroy, Roger in the house. Bill, hi, Bill. What's going on, people? You guys doing all right? Everybody okay? Doug Drew in the house from DB8, Dreamboat Annie, and Doug Drew Rockstar Status. Thank you for being with us today, guys. It's good to have you with us. This is the show. What we do on Thursday calls Who's Playing Out, and it's most important one we do of the week. So we ask that you share it. Sharing is caring. So please remember at the end of the show to hit that little share button, put it on your page, and help us support the live local music venues and musicians we're going to talk about today here in the house. What's going on, Roger? Good to have you. Lee Reed in the house. Hey, Lee. How are you, my friend? You all right? Speaking of DV8, you know, let's see if I can get Dave Wade in here for a minute. Dave Wade, you out there?
This is Dave Wade from Cincinnati's own DV8, and you're listening to All Around Town Radio.
Thank you, Dave Wade. Listen to that radio voice he had going there. Bill's ready for the weekend lineup. I am as well. We are here, and good to see you there, Lee. I haven't seen you in so long, man, in person, so hopefully you're doing well. Hi, Bill. Bob Klein in the house. Good to have you all with us, guys. Thanks for watching all week long. We appreciate your support here at All Around Town Radio, especially the Tuesday show. We had a lot of views on that one with Karis and I talking about some fun topics we do every Tuesday, and we're glad to have you with us on that Tuesday show as well. So what's up, Bob? What's up, Skip from Liars for Hire? Thank you for being here. River City Productions in the house. Steve Stein is here from The Times, and Adam West in the Bee's Knees. Everybody's got triple bands now. It's like everybody's playing in all these projects. Good to have you with us. Jonathan Grooms is here. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see if I can get that comment up there. I see Steve Stein's comment. I haven't seen Jonathan's yet, but we'll see if he's got a comment out there. Just saw him pop up. Rebecca from Texas, how are you? Thank you for being here. Guys, we're going to feature the list this week that's brought to you by our friends at Froggy's in Monroe. They've been longtime sponsors of the show, and we appreciate them very much for being a part of our programming here. And there's Jonathan saying hi to everybody. How are you, Jonathan? Good to see you. All right, sporting the Bell and the Bear shirt today, where the big jam goes on tonight. We'll mention that in Who's Playing Out. But thank you, Karis, for the wardrobe. Appreciate it. Yes. What do we got? Lee says last show on Saturday. Heavy into rehearsals. There you go. Wow. Yes. anyone has any requests for what DV8 might learn, please let them know via Facebook. So, yeah, they're looking for some new tunes. And if you've got a favorite tune you may have never heard them play or do, contact them. Send a little message. Slide into Lee's DMs or DV8s, whatever you want to do, however they say that. We'll get into that later, as they say on TV. Yeah, good to see you briefly as well, Jonathan. It was brief, but yes, brief but powerful. Ed Sawicki in the house. How are you? My resident fantastic photographer, Ed. I act like he's my photographer, but he's on the show, so we'll call him our photographer. But Ed takes pictures of the stars. He does. Everybody. Hi, Janice. Thank you for dropping by today. Eric Sears checking in on the Facebook page. Thank you. All right, guys, we got to get started. I've got a list to talk about today, and we want to roll through some of this. So if there's a band or a venue that you like, we ask that you hit that little thumbs up button or make a comment about them. Comments are better. If you could roll that in, we'd appreciate the comments. And love to hear from you today. If you're new to the show and you've got a band and you want it featured on the show, all you have to do is send us a message. We'll get you involved in one of our gig submission lists. And if you're just new to the show as a music lover, tell us where you're from and all that. And, give us a little info. Just say hi. Do something. Love to hear from you. Who else is on there? Besides Eric Sears, who I dearly love. He's in here. From the Kevin McCoy Band. All right, guys, I'm going to get her started here. Let's crank it up here for Who's Playing Out. It's Thursday, December 7th, taking you all the way through Wednesday, December the 13th of the year 2023. We are almost done with this year, folks. It's brought to you by yours truly here at All Around Town Radio and our friends from Froggies. We'll talk about them more at length here in just a moment. Don't forget, guys, a little bit of live music can turn an ordinary day into a very memorable experience. So the area's top musicians take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and such, bringing live music to our region every night of the week. So make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. That's my commercial for the day. If you're out there, make some comments, people. Hi, Tina. Tina Reed Ramsey from O'Connor. She'll be featured in our gig list for the venues. And I want to remind you that everyone we mention on the show sends us their material. So that's how we do this. If you want involved in the list, send it to us. Don't just say, hey, check out our Facebook page and go. I don't have time to poach. So yeah, send us your list and I'll tag it and put it into the prompter and we'll have it for the show. That's how it works. And same thing goes with musicians. Who else we got here? Hi, Spiros. Thank you for dropping by. Good to see you. Tina saying hey to everybody. Guys, if you're ever in Springfield, Ohio, drop in and see Tina at O'Connor's Irish Pub. She runs a great business there, and you guys want to check it out. Jason, how are you? Thank you for being here. Good to see you. So let's talk about Froggies. Froggies in Monroe. They've been a longtime sponsor of our show here. They're located off exit 29 on I-75. Just a hop, skip, and a jump from Dayton or Cincinnati if you want to visit Froggies. Get off that exit. Don't go towards the casino. Go the other way about a mile, and they're at 10 American Way, right off of the main drag there as you come off the highway. So make sure you visit Froggies. They've got live music throughout the week, and we'll mention their lineup here as we get started today. And John Burry, how are you, my friend? Thank you. And yes, we're remembering Pearl Harbor today. We are, and those of the greatest generation who, battled in the war there and also certainly lost their lives in Pearl Harbor. And we're remembering them today on this day in history. Johnny Fink in the house. What's on? Longtime listener, first time caller. Well, Johnny, I haven't heard you call in yet. You actually have. You've been on here several times. Jonathan Grooms, if you're still out there too, I meant to mention to you, I'd love to have you on the show to talk music sometime. So let's get that scheduled for a Wednesday someday. Love to have you on. We had another band canceled yesterday. That's why I didn't do shoe. But we do have Sean McGrary next week. We're going to have him on the show talking. And some other great folks lit up. Johnny says, oh, never mind. Whatever. You need to call in sometime too, Johnny. Anytime you want to call in and chime in on a topic, we'd love to hear from any of you rock star musicians out there. All right, let's talk about Froggies lineup. Friday night, my friend Ray Renee and her company in the house with That One Party Band playing Froggies at 8 p.m. It's going to be great to have them there at Froggy's. Jim McCarthy, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Nice to see you, Jim McCarthy. It is. Hi, Ray. Speaking of Ray, she just popped in. And Jonathan Grooms. Yes, absolutely. We'd love to have you on. Hi, Kenny. Thank you for dropping by as well. If you're out there, guys, say hi. We'd love to hear from you. So Friday night, that one party band at Froggy's. Join them there at 8 p.m. for the start time on that. Saturday night, it's Drive. Drive will be in the house at 8. Sunday and Monday, football goes on at Froggy's. And then Tuesday, it's Frogingo, playing bingo there at 7 p.m. 7:30 Queen of Hearts drawing. It's over $2,700 right now for the big win. And Wednesday night, carrying it through the winter months, too. They had Jeep Night all summer long. They're keeping Jeep Night going. The Jeep people show up and do a little karaoke with KJ Love from 6 to 10 p.m. And that is Froggy's lineup right there. Let's see what Jordan has to say. There's a shameless plug for Halfway Hammered. Got to send me those, Jordan. I'll get them on the list, my friend. And yes, that is at Turfway Park and Gaming tomorrow night. Yeah, I'd love to meet you too, but I am tied up tomorrow night already with a gig. But thank you for that, though. And we'll get out to see Halfway Hammered. I love the band name. Ryan Schwab in the house. Good to see you, Ryan. John Dale from the Gamut. And Jim from Drive is in the house. How are you? And we just mentioned Drive, playing Froggies on Saturday at 8. All right, we got to keep rolling. Let's go to Heather's on the patio. You know, Heather ended up her music season last week. She has one more night of bingo on Tuesday under the heated tents at 7, and then it all closes down until April, May next year when the weather breaks. And unfortunately, I hate to see Heather's go for the winter. There is a coffee shop, and they serve lunch and breakfast and such there, but, you know, it's a smaller venue now that the tents are going to go away. But that's all right. She needs a break. She does. Hi, Matt. Thank you for dropping in. And let me move on to Mr. Burroughs Tavern, okay? Friday night. I don't have the tonight's gig there, but I do have Friday night, Element 3, and Saturday, the Jay Clark Band at 8 p.m. Sunday, football on Surround, and then Tuesday, it's Quiztastic Trivia with yours truly with a new format there. We're doing some fun stuff. And Queen of Hearts drawing over $2,000, 8 p.m. every Wednesday. That's what's shaking at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Bell and the Bear, the multiple award-winning Bell and the Bear, sporting the shirt. All right, Bell and the Bear tonight, the award-winning jam, featuring all kinds of tunes for some great people. And I understand Mickey Evans is co-hosting tonight with Kevin Cooper, Jim Cuesta, and a host of others. Kathy Laverde may be in the house. Danny Laverde is supposed to be there tonight, too. And that'll be fun at the jam. 7:30-ish on the start time, more like 8. But, you know, get there early, get a seat, enjoy. Quentin, I'm glad to see you're doing better, buddy. Good to see you here. And we were thinking about you, my friend. Colleen, thank you for dropping in on the program today as we do this live at 5 thing on a Thursday. And we're moving through the Bells lineup for Friday night. The Doug Hart Band plays at 8:30. Crown Watts at 9 o'clock on Saturday. That'll be a good one as well. And game night on Monday, 6 p.m. Tuesday, Johnny and Gina, 7 to 9, I believe is what's on my schedule. And then Wednesday, it's Name That Tune with yours truly on Wednesday night next week at the Bell and the Bear. I'd love to see some friends from Cincinnati there to play the game. We'll be there at 7 o'clock. So, guys, put that on your calendar for a Wednesday night and stop into the Bell and the Bear. Hello, Colleen. And Quentin says he's getting there. I'm glad to hear it, buddy. I'm thinking of you. All right. Jordan says open mic at 3rd Street Live Music Events tonight, hosted by Josh Hildebrand. Thank you. We'll get that one up on the screen for a minute. Also, want to remind you that there's some fun stuff going on at the Soft Rock Cafe in Centerville. Karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And, you know, I've been saying 17 years, the longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state. Try 20. I've been off on that by 3 years. We were talking the other night when I was in there, Mark and Nicole, the owners, and Kurt, that are all good friends of mine. And we were talking about it and realized that it's been 20 years since they opened the doors of that place. And that is just an amazing run for a karaoke bar doing nothing but karaoke. And boy, there's some great singers that roll into the Soft Rock Cafe in Centerville, Ohio. And at long last, yes, Bob Klein going to go see Crown Watts on Saturday. Awesome. I hope you enjoy the Bell and the Bear. It's got the greatest vibe ever. It really does. It's a wonderful music venue. And you're welcome, Quentin, anytime, my friend. All right, let me keep rolling here as we move on, guys. Crooked Handle Brewing, they have 2 locations, the Springboro location, Shane DeMoss and Until Rust tonight at 6 p.m. Gerlach and Clemens are playing Friday at 6. And then Crooked Handle Brewing Piqua, that's to be announced on Saturday. They have Saturday bands there. And that'll be announced here on their page. So if you want to go to Piqua Crooked Handle on Saturday, check that out on their Book of Face page. No music shows this week at the Sorg Theater in Middletown. Future show tickets are always available at cincyticket.com or visit the Sorg page for more information on who they have coming to their 750-seat venue. What else we got? Jim says Billy McCarthy, special guest at the Bell Tuesday with Gina and Johnny. There we go. Birthday celebration too. Whose birthday is it, Jim? Birthday. Billy McCarthy's maybe? I don't know. I saw Johnny sent me a message on that. He didn't get it before the show, so I'll have to look at that later on. Hamilton's Urban Backyard, my good buddy Hollywood. He sent me a surveillance video today from there where he was wearing the All Around Town hoodie, running around looking good in it as he worked the Urban Backyard, and he's the general manager down there. They have a private event on Friday this week, but Saturday night, our friend David Thornton will be on the stage at 7 p.m. at the Hub. And Wednesday, Team Tune Trivia hits it up there every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Jeff Yao and company doing that one. So, good stuff going on down there in Hamilton, Ohio. O'Connor's, where Tina's from. Tina's on here. Thursday night, karaoke in the dining room tonight, 9 p.m. That's in Springfield at O'Connor's Irish Pub. Friday, DJ Frost at 9:30. Saturday, there's a private event in the Event Center at 9 p.m. Monday, it's trivia with Matt Allen, and he'll be doing that at 7. Tuesday, a cornhole tournament at 7:30, and Finding Melissa acoustic at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, the Comics Holiday Bash, 16 comedians there at O'Connor's on Wednesday night at 7 p.m., along with karaoke at 10. That's what's shaking out in Springfield, Ohio at O'Connor's Irish Pub. And Jamie said it's celebrating Johnny's birthday. Thank you, Jamie Minnick, producer, for bringing that to me. Could you send that to my in-ears? That's what I really needed to hear. Hi, Derek from Marsha Brady. Thank you for that. Good. Good to have you all here. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on this wonderful Thursday here at All Around Town Radio. Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill, also in Hamilton, Ohio. That's at Pyramid Hill Boulevard in Hamilton on the west side of Hamilton. Friday, Chris Carruthers at 7 p.m. Saturday, Pandora Effect at 7 p.m. Monday, the After Hours Big Band at 7 on the lanes inside. And Wednesday, the Standard Country Time Band at 1 p.m. And that's what's shaking out. That's that matinee show they do every week. That's what's shaking out at Pullman's. Thank you, Jim, threw a link in there. So for Johnny's birthday party, Gina and Johnny, thank you for that. And that's an unusual night for them to be there on a Tuesday. So I get to follow them on Wednesday. How do you follow Gina and Johnny? I hope I have 2 people that show up. You know, it is. Jennifer says Drive's going to be at Froggy's. I just mentioned that, Jennifer, just a few minutes ago. I did, as we were talking about Froggy's lineup. And Johnny's turning 32. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll say. I'm going to be 21 next year, too. Yep. All right. Got to keep rolling. Let's see what we got. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia. Thursday night tonight. DJ Songs karaoke at 7. Mike Solomon Friday at 7 p.m. on their stage. Saturday, Element 3 at 7 p.m. Tuesday, Bar Bingo. Queen of Hearts drawing and everything else going on there on Tuesday night in Orgonia, Ohio. What else we got shaking here? That's it. That's all the comments I see. I see Scotty Long just joined the party. Dewey Cole is still here. Scott Elvis Miller from Spongeworthy has joined us. Thank you guys for dropping by today. Anybody else checking in here? I'm looking. All right. Let's go to the Blue Note in Harrison, where Friday night, one of my favorites, Gabriel Sanchez, The Prince Experience. If you've not seen this show, you've missed out. He is phenomenal. One of the best Prince tributes in the country, actually endorsed by Prince before he passed away. And Gabriel does a wonderful job opening that show. It's Dangerous Jim and the Slims. Doors at 6 on that one. Tickets available at cincyticket.com. Then on Saturday night, it's rock and roll night. Stephen Piercy, the voice of Rat. And opening the show is Sweet Sister Mercy for that one. And then rocking in the pub will be New Machine and Hammer Down. Doors are at 5 p.m. on that one. Tickets available at cincyticket.com for all the shows at the Blue Note in Harrison, Ohio. What do we got here? I got you halfway hammered. We posted that a minute ago. Somebody said it. They did, but thank you. There you go. There's your shameless plug. I'll leave it up there. And Jason, side piece, somebody sent that to me, so I have it, and I'll have it here in just a moment. I will on the list. What else we got? Jim throwing more stuff in. All right. Okay, there you go. I don't know what that says, but I'll look at it later. Thank you. I put it up on the screen. What's up, Scotty Long? You have a great weekend as well. All right, let me keep rolling, guys. I got to get through this list here as we're looking at the comments rolling in. Oh, okay. What do we got? Where am I at? I'm lost. Milano's, Miami Township. Wednesday, live music every week, 7 p.m. Next Wednesday, it's Until Rust, playing Milano's. That's on 741 in Miami Township, north or south of Dayton, north of Springboro. Miami Valley Gaming, Friday night, DJ Big Daddy Walker, 9 p.m. in the Center Bar. And Saturday, three-piece revival hitting the stage, 9 p.m. Center Bar at MVG or Miami Valley Gaming. Thank you, Jamie. I'll put that in there. I did not have that one. Somehow I missed those. That they don't send those. So thank you for that. All right, Rex Patrick and the Country Legends Show in Germantown, the Scott Luck Band on Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m. Doors open at 5:30. That's where that's shaking. Reserve your table by calling 513-594-1282. 513-594-1282. Hidden Gym in Centerville, Ohio. Thursday night, Mambo Combo at 7 p.m. That's tonight. Friday, there's a private event going on. And then Saturday, a Daydreamers Christmas at 7 p.m. And then Sunday, the JC Quartet featuring Janice, how do I say this? Cotaspati and Cameron Voorhees. And that's happening at 7 p.m. on Sunday. Every Tuesday's open mic night. Shaking it out there at the Hidden Gym. That's in Centerville, Ohio. It is a hidden gym. It's around the back of the plaza, so you got to find that thing. If you get there and your GPS takes you and you say, I can't find it, go around back. You'll see it. All right, Lori's Roadhouse, line dancing lessons tonight at 7 p.m. Friday night, I don't know if it's sold out or not. It was close. Sawyer Brown in the house at 8 p.m. there at Lori's. And then Gracie Carroll on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Sunday, it's football all day at Lori's Roadhouse. And Tuesday, line dancing lessons at 7 p.m. And then Wednesday, karaoke at 9. All the Lori's shows, you can get tickets at LRHLIVE. That's Lori's Roadhouse Live.com. All right, moving on. Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering, Ohio. Sarah Horseman tonight at 7 p.m. Friday is to be announced. Saturday, the same. Open mic on Sunday. And Nick Mitchell every Wednesday at 8. Mo Harrigan's Tavern. Brick Tappin' Tavern, Thursday. Scott Houchins at 8:30 p.m. in Huber Heights, Ohio. Diddley takes the stage on Friday at 8:30. And the Relics at 8:30 on Saturday night. Every Wednesday is a residency with Doug Hart at 7:30 p.m. Brick Tappin' Tavern in Huber Heights, Ohio. Come on, people, wake up out there. Say something. Let me know you're alive today, if you will, on the old comments here. Let's keep moving to Rick's Tavern in Fairfield, Ohio. Friday night, Pandora Effect at 8 p.m. Saturday, Miss Jackie at 8 is shaking it up at Rick's Tavern. Tonight, the Naughty Pine, Mitch Greavy at 7 p.m. Friday night, the Whammies at 9 at the Naughty Pine Sportsman's Club. Saturday, DV8 at 9 p.m. there at Naughty Pine. I think it's their last show of the year before they take a little break and, like Lee said, go into the rehearsal hall and do some stuff. Scotty Long, DJ Songs tonight, Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia, 7 p.m. Friday night, Billy's Burgers at karaoke going on there at 8 p.m. I believe is the start time on that. Check out Scotty's pages, DJ Songs or Scotty Long, for all his shows and information. All right, yours truly, Tuesday, Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 7 p.m. Quiztastic Tuesday trivia. Wednesday, I'm going to be at the Bell and the Bear. Looking forward to my return to the Bell and the Bear for the winter months. once a month there on the second Wednesday of the month, and that is Name That Tune at 7 p.m. start time on that one. We'll have 3 great rounds of music trivia. Weekly, we're here at All Around Town Radio, so do it. And come watch us here. So glad tomorrow's Friday, Jamie says. There you go. Good. I'm glad you're alive. And we're going to get into the band solos and duos now. It is time for that. I've got about 10 minutes left to get that in here. Well, actually 15, but we'll get it in. Sorry, I had to take a little swig of something there to get started. Thank you, Jim McCarthy. But that is our venue list, guys. Thanks to all the venues for submitting that. Band solos, duos, and events we have this week. Zazu playing Friday at the Little Miami Brewing Company, 7:30 p.m. Sideshow Band Saturday at the Flying Pig Tavern in Fairborn from 7 to 9. Maybe I saw Side Piece pop up there earlier, and we'll put that one in the comments as we get out of here. Let me see if I can find that, because I think I skipped over that. Perhaps I did, perhaps I didn't. I don't know. We'll see it. I did mention Pearl Harbor Day there, John Burry. I see that comment. I did. I don't know. I'll have to go back and find it, guys, but check out the comments. There's a lot of people posting in there about who's playing where and all those things that did not make the list this week. All right, let's go to the whammies. The whammies, Friday at the Naughty Pine from 9 to 1. We mentioned that a minute ago. Saturday at Hollywood Casino, 8 to midnight on the Whammy Show. Drive, Saturday at Froggy's, 8 p.m. on that showtime. I've seen Drive several times. Great band there. Vinyl Countdown, Sunday at the Bengals pregame at the Banks, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Wow. That's an early start. Hopefully it won't be too cold for them. I think it's actually going to be fairly warm on Saturday. Crown Watts, Saturday at the Bell and the Bear, 9 p.m. A lot of good things going on that night as well. Got to talk to John Michael last night for a minute from Crown Watts. Red Hot Riot, Friday at Silverton Cafe, 7 p.m. on that show. Finding Melissa Acoustic, Tuesday the 12th at O'Connor's in Springfield. We mentioned that one earlier. And Travis throwing in a shameless plug for Party Town at Jocko's this Saturday night in Delhi. What time's that show? Put it in there, Travis, if you will, so people know. And if you'll drop that in the comments. Hey, Sean Cooper, it is Big Show Thursday. Thank you. Pass it around, share it around, man. Hit that share button always. Share it with your friends. And yes, you are late. That's a demerit, Sean. Demerit today. All right, let's move on. Red Hot Riot. Did I talk about that? Silverton Cafe, Friday, 7 p.m. Yeah, I did. Joe Cole's full band Friday at Big A Barbecue in Miamisburg, 8 p.m. to midnight is Joe's birthday party bash. Lots of surprises, happenings, giveaways, and more. That's what's happening with Joe Cole's this week. Full band show there. Kevin Cooper hosting the Jam tonight, the Bell and the Bear, 7:30-ish on the start. I emphasize ish. Friday from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., the Hanky Panks at Jocko's Pub. And then Saturday, 9 to 1, shaking it up. Thank you, Travis, on the 9:30. And Kevin is playing Saturday with the Hanky Panks at the Oak Tavern from 9 to 1. Whiskey Town, Saturday at Dixie Station, 9:30 start time on that one in the p.m. Marcia Brady, Friday, Club Trio, West Side of Cincy, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. on that show. And John, I had the gamut already, I think, didn't I? Yeah, maybe. No, I didn't. Here's the gamut right here. The gamut. Well, we'll put it up on the screen as I say it. The gamut, Saturday, 8:30 to 11:30, Turfway Racetrack in the Booze and Brew showroom. It is 8:30 p.m. on that start time. Thank you for that. Sweet Sister Mercy hitting it up Saturday, opening for Stephen Piercy. And if I say that right, I always say it wrong. Voice of Rat and the Blue Note, 6 p.m. on that show. Our friends from Audio Graffiti, Shiners on the Levee on Friday, 10:30 to 1:30 on that one. Adam West and the Bee's Knees. Okay, Adam West and the Bee's Knees hitting it up. I'm looking at comments too. I'll throw those in. They're playing Friday at Bach Family Brewing, 7 to 9 p.m. on that one. Our friend Steve Stein in that band as well. And he's in the Times also. And yeah, the Times are shaking it up. Saturday at Bojangles. Bojangles. That's happening there from 9 until 1 p.m. on that show. That One Party Band Friday at Froggy's in Monroe, 8 to 12. We mentioned that in the venues. And then Ray Renee is hosting karaoke from That One Party Band. She is on Tuesdays every week at the Voodoo Brew Pub, I think. Or maybe it's not every week, but this week, Voodoo Brew Pub, 6 to 10 p.m. for Ray Renee and her karaoke show. John Michael at Trillions, thank you for that, Jim McCarthy. All right, and there's a shameless plug and link to that one as well if you want to see that on the page. Johnny Fink, Friday, the Gina and Johnny Band duo. I'm sorry, Gina and Johnny duo. Voodoo Brewery, 6 to 9 p.m. Tuesday at the Bell and the Bear at 7. That's Johnny Fink doing his thing with Gina. She's wonderful. She is. We love Gina. White Knuckle Weekend. We love Johnny too. White Knuckle Weekend, Saturday at Kings Point Pub at 8:30 p.m. That's in Kettering. Donna Kennedy Band, Saturday at the Sabina Moose Lodge. How do they do that? The Moose Lodge. All right, 9 to 1. 7 to 11 at the Moose. That's way too late. 1 o'clock. Those Moose people be asleep by then. Spongeworthy, Scott Elvis Miller and Company playing Friday night at Cat's Lounge in Kettering. 9 to 1 on that show. Kevin McCoy Band, Saturday at the Anderson Tap House from 8 until midnight. Short of Stable, Friday night, Mike and Tiffany from Short of Stable doing their acoustic thing at O'Leary's from 8 to 11 Friday. And then Saturday, Short of Stable's full band at Good Time Charlie's, 8:30 to midnight on that show as well. All right, Ben and Pete, Thursday at the Pub at the Green tonight, 6:30 start time. They'll be starting here in just a few minutes, 6:30 to 9:30. Heath Bowling tonight at the Slappin' Lizard in West Carrollton, Ohio, 6 to 9 p.m. on that show. Then Heath's got a Friday gig at Doc's Place in Lebanon, 7 to 10. He'll be playing Saturday at St. Paul Tavern in St. Paul, Indiana from 9 to 12. And ended up his lineup Wednesday at O'Leary's in Centerville from 7 until 10 p.m. Don't Tell Steve, Saturday at Jim and Jack's, 8 to 11 on that show. And if you guys haven't tuned in to Stephanie and Steve's live show they do oftentimes on Sundays, check it out or go back and watch it after it's live because it's so much fun. They have a blast with that, and they do a really good job. So please check that out if you can and support Don't Tell Steve. David Thornton playing Friday at the Casual Pint in Hamilton from 7 until 10. And then Saturday, he's moving back to Hamilton again for the Urban Backyard, the Hub, 7 to 10 for David Thornton. What do we got here? Jeff Price throwing something in. Kenny Welch Band, Jimmy B's Bar and Grill. What day and time? Throw that in there, Jeff, if you will, so people know. Corona in the house. How are you? Great bands abound everywhere, he says. Yes, that's a great statement. And too many places to go and be. I agree 100%. And then you throw in grandkids basketball games on top of the evenings on the weekends. It gets fun. It does. But, it's all part of life. And you only get those moments once. Thank you, Jeff, for saying on Saturday. All right. On Saturday for the is it Kenny Welch Band? Yes. Okay. I got that right. All right. 9 to 1. Thank you for that. All right, got to keep moving. Jay Clark Band, Saturday at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 8 to 11. Jay hasn't been playing for a while, so it's good to see them back at it. Thursday, Until Rust, hitting it up. Where'd it go? Where the hell did it go? There he goes. Crooked Handle Brewing, Springboro, 6 to 9. Friday, they'll be at the Hitching Post in Oxford, 7 to 11. Saturday, Until Rust at Tommy's Place in Westchester, 7 to 10. And Wednesday at Milano's in Miami Township, 7 to 10. For our friends from Until Rust. Jason Roy sending in his stuff Thursday night, tonight, 6 to 10 at the Liberty Inn with Ashley Knapp and Jason Roy doing it there. And that's in Liberty Township tonight. And Saturday, he'll be with the Ashley Page Band from 10 to 2 at Borderline Bar in West Harrison, Indiana. Hello, Carrie. Better late than never, Carrie. Better late than never. I hope you weren't late to work in the police department. That's all I got to say. You're late to my show. That's a demerit for you too. All right, Billy Brown, Friday, Anderson Tap House, Cincinnati, 8 p.m. Saturday, he's playing Barrett's Poorhouse in Alexandria, Kentucky, 9 p.m. for Billy Brown. He's usually on the road, so catch him while he's in town here. Chad Applegate, Friday, Chad Applegate solo at Putters in Mainville from 7 to 10. The Liquor Store Dogs, Saturday at the Madison Inn in Middletown, 9 to 1. The Reckoneers, they're new to the show, and Saturday they'll be at Trillions from 8 until 12 p.m. Thanks, Glenn, for the referral on that one. All right, the Reckoneers. Frayed Covers, Friday at Club Flamingo, 8 to 12 in Owensville. And then Heather Lynn with Adam playing Saturday at the Patriot Public House in Hillsborough, 7 to 10. And last, ladies and gentlemen, but not least, Sam Gyllenhaal Band, Saturday, 16 Lots Southern Outpost, 6 p.m. That's the folks that submitted to us this week. If they're not on the list, they didn't send it in, folks. That's how it works. There's Billy Sutherland. We mentioned him in White Knuckle Weekend earlier. Thanks for dropping in, Billy. Glenn, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words always. And Tom Stevenson just dropped in. We mentioned him with Zazu earlier and in the list as well. So, guys, thanks so much. Thanks to our musicians for supporting, sending us the stuff. And most of all, too, thanks to the venues that provide live local music to us and send their gigs to us each week. I want to thank our friends from Froggies for being our sponsor here and being a longtime sponsor of the show on Thursdays. We do have sponsorships available for other days of the week. If you're interested in that, send us a DM. We'll talk to you about it and how you can get your name mentioned and some other fun stuff here as we go through the live broadcasts. Tune in Tuesday. Karis and I will bring you more hot topics where we spread joy and judgment. That happens every Monday. It's our weekend update. And Wednesday with the band next week, noon, Sean McGrary will be with us. Join us for that. That'll be a lot of fun as well. Also working on some fairly big national acts that are going to be joining us, as we've had John Waite, we had Jeff Tate, we had B. Bertles from the Little River Band. We've had all kinds of people on, and we've got a little Rick Springfield coming your way soon. So be ready for that as well. We're going to have fun with that one. So thank you all so much for being part of the programming today. Get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you each week. Eric Sears, thank you for doing what you do as well, my friend. And thanks, Dewey. Thank you, Jim Kilroy. Jeff Price, thank you so much. Derek, thank you. Jamie, you have a great weekend as well. Enjoy your live local music. I know you'll be out there seeing it. And Carrie says, have a safe night, everybody. Thank you, Carrie. That's nice of you to think of us all. And safe night, everybody. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to get out of here. I'll roll with the Sweet Sister Mercy theme out the door again. So thanks for watching today. Give us a DM if you want your band featured on this program every week. It's also going to be posted on the Warren County Post. That is a electronic newspaper. You can find it on Facebook. See you then. Thanks, Bob Klein. Bye-bye.
Working for the weekend.
Thanks, Halfway Hammer.
I wanna see a show. I flip
Thank you,
on
Jimmy.
the face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community with great advice. I know who I should go see.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube at Haul Around Town Radio, everybody, and hit the Instagram, Haul Around Town Radio on there, if you will, as well. A little extra content on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Some older podcasts and things we've done in the past that are on there as archives. Like us on Facebook and hit that little share button, if you will. Sharing is caring, everybody. And remember, the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they represent. We're out of here, everybody. Thanks for watching Live at 5 right here from the Haul Around Town Radio Show, as Mark said. We gone. Thanks so much.